Today we witnessed Pete Peters Valencia capture one of the most iconic moments in surf history as he shredded zero gnar and finds himself at the bottom of the rankings, where he probably won't be crawling out of anytime soon.
The man known as the greatest surfer of all time, Pete Peters Valencia, was dethroned, and in a very embarrassing way.
Just when I thought I was at the top, I hit rock bottom. That was the day that everything changed.
Welcome back to the WSL Surfing Championships here in Huntington Beach. I'm Dave Wunderby. Today, we've seen big barrels, bigger wipeouts, and it's been an overall dog's breakfast of a surfing day. But the next moment is the one you've all been waiting for. Pete Peters Valencia goes board to board with Justin Fields in the last heat of the day. Let's take a look at Mr. Valencia, shall we? All right, there goes Pete Peters Valencia. It's hard to see. Jonathan, can I borrow your hat for a moment? Thank you. All right, now we're in business. There he goes, there he goes. Looks like, oh no, Pete Peters Valencia has gone down almost immediately. Oh, he's still down. That's a lousy effort. What's he doing down there? Hey, Pete Peters, get up! This might not be good, people. All right, this might be serious. All right, look, medics are coming. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go see what Pete Peters Valencia happens to be doing. Pete, mate. Pete, are you all right?
Yeah, I was all right.
What'd you say?
I pooped my pants out there.
You pooped your pants out there.
Yeah, it's all in my wetsuit. I gotta pull out for the competition.
Yeah. You do smell rather bad, mate. Well, I really don't see how one could come back from something like this. There you have it, folks. The famed Poopie Peters Valencia. And there you have it, folks. Justin Fields takes home the golden board in the WSL Championships. And let's just say Poopie Pete Valencia took home the brown board. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Dave Wunderby. I love you.
The iconic Surf Championships in 2003 are remembered by a small few as just a normal day on the surf. But for most of us, it's a day we won't soon forget. For Pete Peters Valencia, it turned out to be the worst day of his life. And one he couldn't forget, even if he tried. It was supposed to be the highlight of Pete Peters Valencia's career, turned out to be the lowest point, when he soiled his wetsuit in the middle of the final heat. I recently sat down with Pete Peters, nearly 20 years later, to get his side of the story.
You know, when you're out there giving your all to something you love, and then it gets stripped away from you, it's just kind of the worst feeling.
After the competition, Pete, we never heard from you again. It's as if you dropped off the face of the earth. Where'd you go, Pete? Where did you run off to?
I mean, nowhere. I was just here, my home in Los Angeles, and I kind of became an outcast, you know, because no one would share a wave with me. You know, people would see me out on the street and say, oh, there's Poopie Pete. And for what? Everyone poops on the lineup. Why was I singled out for that, you know?
That is true, Pete, but you pulled out of the competition afterward.
I thought, you know, I would be back for Gold Coast. It would just be a quick, you know, nothing too big. I was still at the top of the leaderboards, but everyone was just against me. And I think your reporting on that day had a lot to do with the fuel added to the fire against me.
Are you saying that I'm to blame for all this?
Your reporting, I think, is detrimental to the surfing community. You're really negative, and I think you're a bully.
Oh, bugger off. I think you're a quitter.
And I think you're a piece of shit, Dave Wunderby.
Don't you ever say that to me.
Dave Wunderby, more like Dave on my knees, all the out on the beach.
You're a wanker. Get off my show.
You know, surfing to me is my life. A lot of people don't realize that surfing is more than just shredding the gnar, getting the waves. It's a lifestyle. It brings you closer to the water, the ocean, the animals, the sea creatures of the surf. You know, you got the foams in the water coming out, and you just go out there and you feel it.
The board is shot, mate. It is just not working out today. I think it's time for a new board because I shredded it so hard.
When surfing was taken away from me, that was definitely the hardest I've ever been. The hardest thing in my life that's ever happened to me. And this is the story of my comeback.
This is my trainer, Gardy Gunderson.
Gardy Gunderson.
And he gets me ready for the surf.
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140. 824, 825, 826, 827, 828, 829. Fuck.
From the bottom of the barrel to the top of the crest of the wave. That's how Pete Peters Valencia will be remembered. Bottom of the barrel to the top of the wave.